You didn't lose your self-respect in this one big moment. What happened is you started feeling like you weren't being prioritized, and I need you to understand that who is responsible for that isn't her, them, they. It's actually you. And this didn't happen in a breakup or argument. It happened the day you stopped telling yourself the truth. Understand that it's not like you've become weaker, but you've disconnected yourself from the man you were supposed to become. I say this with full honesty because I've lived it. I was the man who apologized first, even when he wasn't in the wrong. I was the man who stayed quiet just to keep the peace. I was the man who overproved, overgave, and overexplained. I was the man who walked on eggshells in his own relationships. And people don't tell you this, but this is probably one of the most expensive transactions you can ever entertain or build. Because I need you to understand that you can be as confident as you want, but self-respect has nothing to do with that. Because self-respect has everything to do with identity. And until you rebuild and protect your identity, nothing in your life will change. In the work I do today, I help founders, executives, and entrepreneurs in different facilities rebuild the version of themselves that they abandoned long before things fell apart. All right? And there are two versions of every man. There's the one that they tell the world, and the one that they're too scared to face in the mirror. And the moment the further away these two identities are, the more friction there is in that man being able to control his internal world. Okay? I need you to understand that this all stems down to self-betrayal. The moment this separation starts is the moment anything that's in between this separation only makes it harder for the man to be able to protect himself. The thing is that it doesn't happen immediately. It's one thing at a time. It's like it starts off with the first time your body was screaming no, and then you went ahead and said yes. I gave an example of burnout. So the best way to describe burnout is you doing that exact same process over a longer period of time, to the point where you literally burnt yourself out trying to please others. And the moment you let something slide because you were scared of conflict is the way this even gets into that phase much faster. So in other words, you did this to yourself. Instead of trying to create an environment where your identity, so the person that you are behind the mirror, was someone that was protected, acknowledged, recognized, and seen as someone that doesn't need to be or do more, can just be, is the moment you started negotiating whether who you are is tangible enough for people to see. So, and I need you to understand that what you're doing when you're doing these things, especially in a relationship, is you're telling your partner, this is my space and I need you to treat me accordingly. And what you're doing to people is you're handing over your respect and telling them you don't need it, that they should do what they want with it. Whilst you're there busy pretending everything is fine, people are also pretending everything is fine too. So they're fine with taking, they're fine with you pretending that you're uncomfortable and still saying yes. Because if no one's gonna fight for you, then why should they? And I need you to understand that until you stop living a life that doesn't match the man you could be, you're gonna carry on feeling like you're burning yourself out. Because that is the expense, or that is the cost of not doing that. You see, some of you are so angry at the way your woman is speaking to you nowadays, the way she's shaping the tone of the relationship, she's shaping the boundaries, she's shaping the respect, she's shaping you. But truth be told, you allowed her to treat you like an option because your identity became optional. You're complaining that people are treating you like an option, but you trained them to. You didn't make your authenticity unapologetic. You didn't make your authenticity the only way this conversation can even be entertained. You told them that it's okay for them to be themselves as long as you need to adapt, and you need to be the one to adapt, and that your identity is your gift of life, is where everything thrives from. You're gonna carry on getting irritated, exhausted, and disconnected, because like I said at the start, the further away you are from the man in the mirror and what you tell the world, the more baggage you start to carry. And that's all because of the fact that you're living a lie. So here are 3 things, okay, that changed my entire life and allowed me to realize that I had to stop being taken for idiot. Number 1, valuing your time. Your time is non-refundable. Once it's gone, it's gone. Forget what anyone's told you. This is why you're not going to want to deal with someone offering you something in exchange of time, and you can't use it in the time as effectively as you'd want to be. Value your time. Number, stop giving respect away whilst losing yours. Stop centralizing another human being on top of you. We're all the same. Treat with respect, treat accordingly, but stop doing this thing where it's like you're pedestalizing, you're putting people on the pedestal. You want to know how to lose people? Stop pedestalizing them. Because what you're telling them is that I don't want you to treat me like a peer. I want you to use me until I'm no longer useful to you. If that's the message you're sending, I'm sorry, but whatever relationship you're building isn't going to last long. All right? And then number 3, build a new identity despite of her. That relationship was only there to help you understand what cracks you're still refusing to face. And now that you're aware of them, these cracks need to be built whether she's there or not. Because if you don't build these cracks, the next relationship is going to feel the exact same pains. Because it's like, imagine someone's walking across a bridge and they keep tripping over the same pot, right? You've got to get the new roads installed so that people can have a safe drive whilst they're coming across to you. And that's how you have to see it. And that's what the rebuild, recalibrate, and reframe system is about. Is you understanding how to rebuild a system that allows you to connect with people authentically. See, once I rebuilt my identity, my tone changed, my presence changed, my standards returned, and my entire life transformed. See, the reason why I have a peaceful relationship is because I chose peace. I made peace part of my standards. It's not something I negotiated with. It's not something I had to fight for. It's part of my standards. I give myself peace, and therefore whoever's around me also receives peace. When a man restores his self-respect, everything around him shifts. Women see you differently because you carry yourself with respect. To the gym, you work on yourself. You work on your physique. You work on your mind. You read, you study stuff. These are things that are key, important. I don't see how in this life that we're given, I'm not trying to see what the full potential of everything in me looks like. You see, the truth of the matter is that if you're listening to this and you feel uncomfortable, it's because I'm describing the version of you that you're avoiding, but you know is somewhere in there, and it's time for you to bring him out. And if you need someone to do that for you, you haven't lost power. You just lost the ability to access it. And I'm going to exactly help you in doing that. So if this is you, you're tired of years of self-abandonment like I was, again, you know what to do. DM me on Instagram saying you're looking for a one-to-one, you come from YouTube, or email me, or on LinkedIn. Either way, reach out, because the truth of the matter is that everybody's waiting. for you to return to your full self. All right. So if you're ready to rebuild the man you abandoned, this is the channel for you. Please subscribe, share this with someone that you think will also find this valuable, and let's rebuild each other, man. Okay. I am looking to build a community, but for now we're just gonna stick to the masterclass or mastermind. Sorry. So, guys, it's been real. YouTube said you should watch this video next, and I'll see you in the next one.